And we're live.
Yep.
And a hearty good morning.
Yes,
Even though
good
there's
morning,
nobody
everybody.
in chat yet. I've got food, I've got water, and I don't know if I can fly over these rocks, but we're going to give it hell. Oh, what I should do before I leave is grab the stuff for a transporter.
Yep.
And then when I get to the 3 domes I'm going to, I can throw a transporter down. Wakey, wakey. Nice moons. Good morning, Shaman. How are you? Flower overflow. Wow. Thank you, Shaman.
Yep. Morning, Shaman.
Something's happening.
Yep.
Oh. I just accidentally dropped an iron in the obsidian container. I would really like to get us to full breathing.
Well, we're almost there. We're at 0.4.
Wakey, wakey, your chipper morning BS. Shaman is celebrating Blurgmas.
Don't worry, Shaman. I got up at 3 a.m. my time, did a bit of stuff outside, and then went back to bed. Because I cooled my house down to the point where it was nice to sleep again. And then I got up for Johnny's stream.
And we appreciate that. I didn't think you were going to be here this morning. And that's all right.
If I hadn't thought to set the alarm, I would have slept right through it.
Well, you know, sometimes you got to do what you got to do. When your body says you've had enough, bub, sit down and shut up.
Yeah.
Okay. And Shaman, I am flying off into the distance. Why? Because I can. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Can't do that.
Nope.
Should have taken the car, but I don't think it would get up the hill.
Yeah, because it doesn't have any speed, if I remember correctly, any speed modifications on it. So.
Yeah. I just realized we are still looking at your load screen. Oh, yeah. Here we are. Dumb. That was my fault.
Yeah.
Because, oh, hey, look there. Things are looking up. Thank you, Shaman. I need all the help I can get. No, it's not frozen. I did that intentionally. I just forgot that I did it. One more thing I'm going to do. Why? Because I can. I just hope I can get around through here. I know there's a big river or chasm between us. I'm just hoping. Nope. That's not going anyplace fast. Shaman, just so you know, you're actually watching the stream. Okay.
What Shaman doesn't know is that we're both very future leaning, and we recorded this 3 hours ago, and it's actually a live premiere of a previously recorded episode of The Planet Crafter. All to screw with Shaman's mind as she wakes up this morning and goes blurred.
I'm not that dedicated.
Neither am I. That was 100% full BS.
Yeah, 100% full BS. I'm still so sleepy it took me 5 minutes to realize nothing was moving. Oh, I have been to those, I think. Maybe? Could be. I don't know about everybody else watching, but that looks strangely like a swimming pool. But it's not.
Nope.
But it sure does look like it. And there's a habitat here, so somebody's been here.
I was there.
Okay.
Those used to be full lockers. Yeah, the other day when I went, what was it, 2-3 streams ago, when I kind of just disappeared for a while. That's what I did, was I went around to that one.
And it has a transporter, and I named that the Tridome Complex.
Yep.
Because I'll bet. Oh, I can get in.
Yep.
I've seen other people get into this one. This is the big farm I wish they'd let us have.
Yes.
That would rock.
That was the whole reason I went over to that one, was because I did know that one had farming. And I was hoping that there was like some sort of advanced tech that I could disassemble that I could
Get to farming.
use for like some sort of advanced farming that's not in the tree. Well, I couldn't find anything that I could disassemble in there, so that gave us a blueprint.
I had yesterday off after Saturday's marathon streams, so I got lots of sleep, but I'm still not a morning girl. Yeah, for as much as I am a morning person, I'm a little undone this morning for some reason. Yeah, there's enough eggplant over here to choke a flippin' horse.
Yeah, and that was the other thing that kind of ticked me off, was the fact that couldn't harvest a single plant.
Did you already get all the keys and open the doors and?
Yeah.
Okay, well, that tells me that I'm over here. And it won't let you into the beehives. And it won't let you pick this eggplant.
Nope.
Gosh. That's disgusting.
Same with the corn and the wheat and the.
Well, I'm glad we got to see it to show it to everybody else.
Obviously, I missed something because you just found a Terra token. So.
No, that must have been the rocket.
Oh, must have been the rocket. Okay.
Because it wasn't me.
Okay. Yeah, yes, trade rockets back.
That they won't even let you into the tier 2 beehives that are sitting here makes me want to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Be not nice.
Mm-hmm.
All right. How do I get to the other sections? I admit
There's some doors. So there, yeah, go to the left of when you come through the main doorway.
Yeah. How many keys did that take? We were in one the other day when you weren't here that took 5 keys.
Well,
And
yeah, it took 2 keys, and they hit the one's out in the open, and then the other one you have to sort of search around for in here. So
we did find them, but
yep. Yeah, and then you're in the tree area on the stream here now. So yeah, that was.
Shaman says that's just rude. Yes, it is. For the 3rd time, could you arrange for us to receive materials to repair the pipes? This is the 3rd one that's burst due to the cold this month. I thought we'd specifically chosen a planet with favorable climate conditions, or did Koa make a mistake in their calculations? These buildings are amazing, though, yes. But that they won't let you build them. They tease you with all this stuff. They show them to you, and then it's like.
Same with the that glowing blue plant. As far as I know, we can't grow that.
Yeah, we can. That's one of the plants we can grow.
Can we?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
It's very low rent, though. It's not got a lot of multiplier on it.
Okay, maybe that's why I didn't recognize it, was because it's just a crap plant. Crap plant that looks nice.
Yeah.
Morning, country lady.
Good morning,
country lady. Saw your message in Discord. Unfortunately, you're stuck at work.
Country lady, you kind of let me know yesterday that you were going to be working, that you might get off early. But, the last thing you said before you left the stream yesterday was that I will be, at this moment right now, I will be working tomorrow. So I didn't expect you to be here. It would have been fun, but,
And all the plants that are in, like, that greenhouse. I would have loved to have been able to get a seed from each one of those.
Yeah.
Been nice.
Yeah, they kind of nerfed it for all of us. Jerks.
Yep.
Well, I can't talk bad about the developers. They've developed the hell out of this game.
Yep. But I love the idea of the lifts and the 2-story megadome. Like, such a great idea.
Country lady says, I should have taken it off. I don't really have much to do today. Is it a holiday? No. Because of the extraction of material resources, there are far fewer of us than expected to maintain the greenhouse and harvest crops. Plus, this year's yields are lower. I really hope this mine is worth it because I'm starting to find field work less and less interesting. I had a hard time imagining how monotonous it would be. From 3014, I think Ari's had his enough.
Yep.
Okay, I'm seeing that from over there. But can I get into it from over there? No. I think this was the first one I was in. Yes. That's what I was looking for. The lift. I'm going to see if I can build a hab in here.
Yep.
And get some oxygen going. All right, back to the map. Where are we going from here? We've already been in that complex, and the wreck is down there, and we've been in that complex.
Now, has the door opened up on the other, that one complex yet? The lower door?
Where would that be at?
Isn't it the complex to the... So basically what would be to your west, my north, from where our base is. The one up on the hill, wasn't there a lower door that didn't open until a certain TTI?
I think so, but I'm not sure. It should be open, let's put it that way. I have a water filter, and there's water here.
Yep.
So I should be good. Good morning, Crystal.
Morning, Crystal.
However, I am seeing a split in the rock. I don't know whether that goes someplace or if it's just hasn't filled in yet.
Yeah. I didn't go that way, so I'd be curious to see.
No, it's just
Texture.
It's nothing worth looking at.
Oh, yeah.
I only had the stuff for one what was that thing I put out? Teleporter.
Yep.
Ah.
Shoot across the lake and up that hill.
Dave, I will say this for Country Lady. She at least trusted me enough to get in the vehicle with me. It wasn't pretty, but we did it.
Yep.
Oh, I'm farther up on the hill that I need to go.
That's through the gap. You'll see a dome on your right.
Yeah.
And then on the one side, there's a ramp going down, and that door was locked by a TTI.
I don't know whether this was the one you were talking about or not.
Yeah, it is. And the door opens now. Okay.
I I just duct taped myself to the seat. Oh, she means when we were riding around in the. Yeah, yeah. I wish I had another transporter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, technically, you sort of do because isn't that just at the top of the tram?
Yeah, it is.
So,
It is. But getting up there is a tremendous pain in the backside. See, I am half asleep. I'm flying into walls. Even in space, duct tape saves the day. This
if you
bridge
ever
here,
watched The Martian, that is true.
this bridge here
Yep.
we are. We can't build it, but that's pretty good looking.
Yep. Yeah, same with the decorative arches, the light posts, those gardens.
Yeah, Dave, this was the one that needed 5 keys. That was a
Oh,
pain
is
in
it?
the
Okay.
butt.
Okay.
Let me go down here. I don't know that I went to this one. I think Country Lady went to this one last time we were in here. Being the loot goblin that she is, I am sure it probably got cleaned out. Yeah, a pesty plant. See if it'll let me build locker storage down here. It probably won't. Yeah, it's not even gonna talk to me about it. But I wonder if it will out here on the grass. No, you pain in the butt. I've got to go up on the other side and press the button. I've become somewhat of a loot goblin. You're all right. It was my fault. Who started playing on Saturday so you could play with us? Me. That would be me. Could have just been me and Dave. Could have just could have just hogged it all, but no. This is the long elevator.
Yeah.
This one here, they should have a sign up beside the button that says "Smoke 'em if you got 'em."
Yep.
Dave, what are you doing besides sitting here? I'm just messing.
I'm just watching the map. I'm just watching you move around on the map.
I figured you'd be building DNA, putting mannequins all over the base until I couldn't get in.
Oh, yeah, that's what I was going to do. I was going to make...
I was going to build mannequins. Go ahead, say it.
No, I was going to try making an animal and see if it survives.
Well,
That's right.
and if you want to sit there on your backside, that's okay too.
Maybe genetics.
Thank you for that again, by the way. You have no idea how much of a stretch reliever it is playing with you guys is. Well, and when you get right down to it, it's kind of Dave's fault because he said that he would play so I could sit and drink coffee and talk crap.
Yeah.
You know, stick with what you're good at.
And then summer came, and I'm just like, nope.
Oh no, that's
my will to game has kind of been drying up.
no. Hot as
And I
it's
feel
been.
bad for that.
No, don't you dare. I've told you,
Yeah.
anytime I'm playing a game, you're welcome. And if you go, today's just not the day, it's just not the day. So it is what it is. Will it break down iron into anything else? I don't know. I'm back at the base, by the way.
No, okay.
I wonder how many mannequins it would take to fill a 3x3. Gosh, that'd be an enormous amount of crap.
Well, it shouldn't be too hard to do the math on that. Give me a second. Oh, it's some sort of quartz I need. What is it? Quasar? No. Magnetar? No.
If you're looking for
Quasar. Okay, I need one. Let's see. So if the seam is there, I would have to start.
And now we see the Big Dave in his natural habitat, building animals. Oh, he's building spacesuits. For science.
Six by six. So 36 times 9.
36 times 9 is 54?
No.
No, that you're absolutely right. I got to get out a calculator. The old brain's not working too good. 324.
At least 324 would be required for a 3x3.
That all of them have the same number, 052023. Hold it.
But so do you.
Yeah, that's what I was just looking at. So we're nothing. We don't even get an incremented number.
Nope.
When you run out of super alloy rods, remember what you've done. Dave,
Yep.
you still have a tier 6 backpack where you sacrificed yours to get us back here or something.
Yep.
We've got the stuff to build a tier 7. That almost sounded like...
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'll get to it.
Yeah, well, but... Country lady never apologized for worshiping the gathering of the loot. It is a higher calling, said by shaman. And I should have checked a screen before I went off the side of that. I think I am going to go right up through there. Why?
cobwebs. Please.
Have you heard of any gold chest, starform chest, anything like that being on the moons? I have not.
I have not yet either.
Oh, that's why there was brown splotches of crap on the map, because I put the mushroom tree back here.
Ah, okay.
Well, it was blocking one of the main thoroughfares. And I get the feeling I've just seen people play that I've seen stuff and then went, why haven't I seen that in my game? So oh, somebody's been here because there's a hab. This is a
Probably
Big
me.
Dave production. I can tell.
Yep. Especially if there's lockers inside. Yep.
Welcome back there, country lady. I wonder, since I'm in a that's nothing dome that's nothing but dirt, would it let you put down seeds? Probably won't. Yep. Okay. I take my job as Loot Queen very seriously, Johnny. Just ask Grass and Digger. That started years ago. Alright, where am I at on the map? Why isn't that showing up even at the tightest magnification? Well, it is.
You're at the base to the left of us.
Yes. I want to be able to build that dome with the heater ceiling fan thingy. Yes. I 100% agree.
Yep.
Well, no, I'm flying on back this way. Forgive me that it's dark, but it is nighttime. And I can't grab too much, Dave. That habitat probably saved my bacon. Country lady, in real life, my daughter bought me one of those LCD screw-in bulbs that had like 3 pedals full of LEDs on it. And I put it up here in the room that I'm in, and if I'm working on something, I really enjoy having the extra light. It's very bright though. My wife won't hardly walk back here when I got the light on.
Yeah, I got one of those in the garage. It is so nice. They kick off enough light that it fully lights even like a garage.
Yeah. Country lady, look at that. Your trees that you have set out here in the tree pots are growing up. Country lady says her dad has one in his carport where he builds his birdhouses. It really helps him. Yeah. Yeah,
Yep.
I have found that my eyesight has went the way of the dodo.
Thanks for cleaning those up, Johnny.
You're welcome. You know why I'm doing that, don't you?
I knew if I left them there long enough, you'd clean them up.
Thank you. Friends like you, who needs enemies? Right? Why do I have all those new ones so far? It's not fair that they can't make it. Hopefully someday. Well, they are still developing this thing, and so, you know, for as much as there are things that the developers do that I don't care for, you know, they very well could do that. I'll let you know about Saturday. We still haven't decided exactly what we're doing for our anniversary. Don't worry about us. Celebrate your anniversary, whatever you decide to do. You know, that's a big deal. Because I know I've been married twice, 13 years the first time and 25 years this time, and being married ain't easy, you know. I mean, hope don't. Let me put it to you this way. We'll probably be playing next Saturday, or I will. And if you're there, you're there. And if you're not, we're going to wish you a happy anniversary and hope that you're doing well for yourself.
Yep.
Genetic bioluminescence. Aluminum tape is actually duct tape. The other stuff is for waterproofing. Okay, James. Good morning. Genetic variant, genetic patterns, genetic color. Dang, Dave is...
So the whole idea is if you start at this one and go left and take one out of each, you'll be able to fill in the thing from top to bottom.
Ah. Like I said, Icy built a inventory system that was just as soon as you popped the inventory up, that it was from first to last, take one of everything, and she laid it out just like that. It made it terribly easy, but genetic jump chest.
Well, because she can't sort, like, they only have genetics as the logistics item. So this way, all genetics that get dropped into the dump chest will end up in that, and then you just have to sort them out.
Pick out what you want.
Yeah.
Did you get the genetics chest off the second floor? Yes, you did.
Yep.
Eggplants, squash, mushrooms. We don't have any bioplastic nuggets.
Nope. Because I used them. Because we still had not set up a lake water collector.
But we have now.
Yes, I set one up for us.
That almost makes me want to set up an auto crafter for that. And I'm kind of thinking, I actually have toyed with the idea of going back to Humble off camera and
Yep.
setting up a bunch of auto crafters to build all these things, and then coming back here. And that way you'll know that you have a certain amount of stuff that's coming in that you can get from Humble.
Yeah. I mean, all reality, it's probably what we should do.
Yes. That sounds like that's super
Probably
out.
Bowser. We should probably, yeah.
Because it's going too fast to be pulsar quartz.
Yep.
Make sure you take what you need to build a return rocket. Yeah.
Oh, why would you do that?
Yeah. That'd just make you shovel that much harder if you don't build a return rocket.
Yep.
Now, I want to point out to everybody that Country Lady built all of these lights and the flowers around the outside of the building
Yep.
because us dumb men don't have that kind of aesthetic value. Well, Dave might.
I hadn't even thought of doing that. All honesty, I was waiting for the Megadome.
Yeah. But the Megadome is good grief. Yeah, the Megadome is 5 TTI and we're at 207. Tier 2 asteroid attraction rockets at 250. Vehicle speed increase we could get. The growth multiplier fuse is already got. Bless you.
Oh, yeah. Sorry about that. What else can I break down in this?
Okay, what are we lacking?
Oh, quartz. I'm trying to figure out quartz.
I think I'm going to put up something that will do oxygen. I've just got to go pin it.
Green quartz. Oh, the green quartz is my Screw with Johnny quartz.
Yeah, I know.
I'm taking 5 of them to break down in the genetics machine.
That's fine. Do whatever you got to do. I'm going to try to make 5 seed spreader rockets to get the oxygen going, because we've been stuck, and I'm tired of this crap. And if I get a wild hair in my backside, might do 10. Never can tell.
What? Is there not someone who can build? Produces eggs.
8, 16, 24.
Do a fish farm.
Oh, heck, I know what I can do. I can put these over in the big one. And I'm going to turn that off so it doesn't take it out, so I'll know where to find it. Dave, I just turned off the logistics to the big crusher because I'm crushing stuff.
Okay.
Let's save that for when I get super alloy.
That was interesting. Okay, so that gives lots of color A. No, yeah, that else we got up here. I can just stick it to it. These,
Okay. That's the end for now.
Oh, we got stable fish eggs.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I don't have any tree bark. Let's put that back. Let's go get tree bark. Excuse me for making herky-jerky movements. Don't mean to make anybody motion sick. I apologize. Fly away. Oh, I just got hit by a rocket. Okay. Oh. Dave, look at the screen.
This is what happens when you go all Elon Musk with your freaking toys.
And you're not wrong.
Mm-hmm.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, I only have 3 of all the items left. Okay. Turn that back on. Johnny is trying to blow up the base. No, I'm trying to get the oxygen to go up because I'm tired of us not having oxygen. These are 1,000 oxygen multipliers.
I mean, we are at negative point.
Yeah. All right, let's see how good the oxygen is going now. That was 10 rockets. Well, country lady, it's better than Dave. He was trying to burn the whole thing to the ground. Oxygen is on the move. Now, let's
Those
see.
animals.
Heat or pressure? The heat is at 804 MK. The pressure is at 4.46 PA. Which one should I choose? And he's got animals going. Looky there, would you, folks? The air was looking like the inside of an unclean fishbowl there. Yeah, we're getting ready to get into breathable atmosphere. Good morning, Darlene. It's good to see you.
Something generates frog eggs, but I don't know what. I can't remember what.
We're almost into breathable atmosphere. We're pretty much roughly
Yeah, that's what
at
I
90%.
said when you were setting off your 10 rockets was, we're only at negative 0.2.
Well, we're at negative 0.1 now because I set off 10 rockets.
Mm-hmm.
Just saying.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm looking over my shoulder.
Don't pull any back muscles there,
Hey, yeah. You don't hurt your arm patting yourself on the back. Okay.
Yeah.
I heard you.
Yeah.
Well, and I'm also was turning around here to look behind me and make sure you weren't putting an army of mannequins behind me.
Dear God, our nice, beautiful planet. Now we got smog and freaking uranium glowing in the atmosphere. Johnny ruined it.
Shaman is cheering for faster, faster. You've got animals rolling. 30 tons. 31, almost 32.
Oh, I love how he thinks that that's animals are rolling.
Pardon?
I love how he thinks that's animals are rolling, but it's not really rolling when you think about the broader scheme of things.
Well, that's true, but considering there was 0 before, that's all I'm trying to say. Not trying to take away from your accomplishments. I know you can get frog eggs from the little ponds scattered around, but I don't know if they're on this moon. The country lady makes a darn good point.
Yeah, it's not those. Like, there are frog eggs that spawn in something. And maybe it's the ecosystem. And
I put the ecosystem behind the megadome. Let me go
did
see.
you set up the logistics for it to
I
share
can't remember. I will find out. Since I'm the one what did it.
Yes, because apparently somebody didn't like redwoods outside the base. Just saying.
Dave, are you being passive aggressive?
Yep.
Okay. Well, it's set up, and there are worms here.
Yeah, we don't want worms. We want eggs.
Well,
It's like, where the heck is all our water going?
well, we've
Somebody
got
set up a second water box somewhere.
yes upstairs because we were making stuff out of it, and rather than run back downstairs and futz around with it.
Did you set it to a lower priority than the one downstairs
It's a
by
possibility.
the food box?
I don't know.
Probably.
I can't remember.
Because one downstairs is never filling up with water.
Well, I can change that.
I'll get it. I'll fix up your messes.
Doesn't seem to be all that passive, Shaman says.
Yeah, priority very high. No, priority lowest.
I wanted it to fill up because I was standing there waiting on it.
And I'll take the entire inventory water out of it and put it downstairs.
I'm not saying Dave's
There's no
passive
water
aggressive.
downstairs.
Oh, come on. That explains it. I must have checked those water collectors a dozen times to make sure it was set to supply.
Not the only one, country lady. I've been doing that every time I went down to the lake. I'm like, well, okay, there's no water in the water collector down here. But where the hell's the water going? And then something told me. I was like, I bet Johnny's been screwing with things.
Punked you both. Punked you both. Thank you, Dave.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, still need frog eggs.
I somehow think you can build those someplace. Or when you get to a certain percent.
Yeah, see, I think that's the whole thing is that we're doing stuff that we shouldn't be doing yet.
May have to make frog eggs in the incubator, and she's probably not wrong. Yes, frog eggs. Genetic sequencing. Generic frog eggs. Phytoplankton, tier 4 mutagen, and fertilizer.
But there is something I'm almost positive that supplies cooked frog eggs in the device.
Well, I'm sitting here looking at, other than generic, there's Hooli, there's Stratabo.
No, not in that. Like something that's out in the wild that we've put out on the other planet, I am positive produces frog eggs.
Yeah, I'm a country lady. Those little bitty ponds, but I don't know that they're on this moon.
But again, not those, because it's something that I thought we had hooked up to the logistics system.
I don't know.
It's just plankton.
Does me telling you where the frog eggs are made at help any with you being mad at me for setting the water up?
No.
What's a guy got to do? Hey,
Positive.
someone's eating too many salty snacks. Asteroid attraction rocket, tier 2. Let's go.
There goes the moon.
Let's go.
There goes the moon, everybody.
And we are at unlimited oxygen now.
Yep.
Come on. climb the ladder. Ooh, boy, those are expensive. Iridium rod, tier 2 rocket engine, solar quartz heat multiplier, fuse, and selenium. But it's a 5,000% heat bonus. So we're at least building one. What did you just build over there? Or take down over
Nothing.
there? What the hell? Horse crap. I saw the flash of that being deconstructed as he laughs.
How much
Da-
time?
Dave,
Mhm.
thank you. Oh, what's he doing? There's some skullduggery going on.
How much time?
And if Country
Much
Lady was
time.
here, she'd be watching you do it and wouldn't tell me.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I need an energy fuse, I think. No. Well, if nothing else, iridium. And I'm going to fly back down there and see exactly what that is. Oh, you've put the cotton picking redwoods back here. Jerk.
I mean,
I mean-
it's to protect the base from you and your Elon Muskery with rockets. At least the rockets will crash into the redwoods before they hit the base.
Heat multiplier fuse. I don't know that we've got any of those. This looks like a job for the trade rocket.
Which fuse did you need? Heat?
Heat.
No heat.
All right, I'm buying one. And now, how long does it take? 364 seconds. I was just about to type that. I wish I was in game so I could see what he's up to and laugh secretly. Yes!
See, I would ponder the thought of streaming my view, but then Johnny would have my stream up and he would know what I'm doing. And, you know.
Now, I'm gonna tell you, the redwoods don't bother me. The mushroom trees being down here bothers me. That's all right. We'll put up with it.
I mean, after you sent a rocket ship blasting into the catwalk, we need something to protect the catwalk.
But it didn't damage the catwalk.
Coulda.
The developers don't do that. You know it. I'm going to see if that will let me make a heat fuse. No, insect multiplier, growth multiplier, and a fuse cartridge. Which is expensive as all get out to make those fuses. Woof. For Dave, evil plotting clearly takes precedence. What you yandering at, Dave? Oh, you're getting.
Eating stuffs.
Yeah, I'm just looking to make sure that we don't have fuses on the other planet. I
Just
don't-
production and trade.
Say that again.
Just production and trade.
Oh, okay. Well, all right. I'll quit looking. Oh, Dave, I have an excellent idea. Line the catwalks with mannequins. It'll be like the parade route. Ladies, Dave does not need any help being a scheming, evil space partner. And I want you to know, I know you walked behind me and I was paranoid about what you were doing. I was looking for mannequins.
I have won the game
Why?
because I've got Johnny paranoid now. Every time he does anything, the mannequins are going to appear behind him.
Be like the parade route. That's funny. Yeah, I don't think he needs any help. I don't think he does. Now, if I could get one of the rockets to go crooked and go toward the mine door, but no, I bet it wouldn't work.
Worse than Elon.
You could feel like royalty, Johnny, walking through the Royal Guard. Yeah. But it's nothing but creepy mannequins. Oh, walked down the steps. Wasn't even trying to. I don't care what anybody says. I think we, Dave, has built a hell of a base here. I wonder, could I build a walkway going from the platform over here to the launch pad? You'd have to jump over the railing, but it is an awesome base. See, Dave, we're singing your praises.
Uh-huh. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe nothing does supply frog eggs. Then why would you have a device that supplies every other egg? It's getting creepy, those butterflies. But that one.
Just to drive Dave crazy?
Maybe.
It's not drive, it's just a short putt.
Where's the recycling machine?
We've got a crusher. I don't know that we've got a recycling machine. I don't know.
Okay. It's getting high time to start making bee smoothies.
Then after a while, his helmet wouldn't fit anymore. Dave, remember, that's Shaman talking about you. Okay, that's a
There it goes again.
5,000% heat rocket. I want to completely redo our base on Selenia. I'm not a huge fan of how it turned out. In your game or in this one? I'm a huge fan of how it turned out. I thought it went well on this one.
Four 0.7% of the way to natural life.
In my game. Okie dokie. Oh, Shaman. Gosh. You're too kind.
Jesus.
That seemed to be the problem.
We need 1 megaton of biomass to get the redwood tree seed.
Wow. That's a whole lot of shaking going on.
Jesus.
Okay, that's enabled again. All right, good. Hey, Dave. Your rocket came back.
Should empty itself
Okay.
if the logistics is still set up.
Should be. I
Should
haven't
be.
messed with it. Oh, I
It
think,
just left again.
I think I just built right over the... Well, maybe I didn't. We're going
Where'd
to
it
see
go?
here in a second. I have no idea.
It just left. Is it there for you or not?
It is not. I just saw it take off.
Hope it emptied out. Oh, it did. Okay. Big skin pattern, small skin pattern. Variant. Essence. That's weird that it just did that. Did it give me my frog eggs up? It did.
Hey, him, what's going on, brother?
Give me him. How much money do we got? Not much.
Yeah, because I just spent some on that fuse. And we only have one trade rocket going.
They don't even sell the one that I want, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, but it wouldn't be a bad thing to set up another trade rocket either. I might do that in the time we have left.
We have no tier 1 fertilizer.
You can deconstruct a tier 2 or a tier 3.
Or I can make my own tier 1 fertilizer.
Well, and that's true too. I am sorry to hear that.
Let me build this here. Oh, you scumbaggery.
What?
Oh, I was wanting to build the amphibian farms on the catwalk right up here so that every time you came up and down, there'd be frogs staring at you.
And it won't let you.
No. It's got to be built on the ground. So I'm going to put them over by the trade rocket. So that every time you send a trade rocket up, they're sitting there staring at you ominously and judgmentally staring at you.
Why are you doing me this way? What have I done to you?
Because it's funny.
Oh, okay. Okay. I was getting ready to ask if you'd used all the super alloy rods, putting mannequins in odd places, but no, there was still some left.
No, I've been busy doing productive things to go
Oh.
putzing around with.
Right here comes the trade rock, or the interplanetary rocket again. And there's not one thing in it. Like it's empty.
At least it could have done was brought back some genetic material. Eesh.
Hold it, that
Well,
don't look like
actually-
the right thing. Yeah, that's the right thing. Oh, I didn't like that. I had it there for just a second. Oh, and it was going to let me do it the last time. You pain in the butt. What in the world is blocking me here? Oh. Dave, what do we have that's being produced other than food?
Nothing, I think.
Might have to go build fabric. And the interplanetary ship is off again. That was an odd angle. Ooh. I'm wanting to build a bunch of fence, but I don't know that we've got the silicone to do it.
We got a locker full of it. Oh, yes. I have to go. Ignore these guys down so they can sit there and judge Johnny judgmentally while he's launching rockets.
Where are you putting those?
Right around the rocket launch pads.
Well, I'm standing here looking at them, and I don't see any.
I look down.
Oh, the frogs.
camera down.
Oh, I thought you were building mannequins. Heck. Frogs,
No.
they can look at me judgmentally. I don't care.
There's like 100 frogs sitting out here now that will judge your every action from now on.
I'm being judged by the frogs.
Yep.
That would be an interesting book title.
Yeah. My redwoods never start growing back. Obviously, the ecosystem's in the wrong place. I gotta move it.
Oh no. Where are you moving it to now?
Maybe it's gotta go the other side of the catwalk.
Well, if you really wanted to be bad about it, you could just put it under the catwalk and it would grow a tree through the catwalk. Oh,
Under the
I was,
catwalk it is, then.
I was standing right beside it and a big redwood showed up.
There we go. Wait, no. There's none here.
Holy heck, that was...
That's odd because I see none.
Are you looking at my screen?
Yeah.
There's something. The beacon is inside that redwood.
Yeah, like
And now Big Dave's going in and out of the redwood, but I can't.
yeah. Yeah, no, I can't see any.
Just so everybody can see the frogs in judgment. Ma'am, I know how you feel.
I thought you had sent up a asteroid attraction rocket.
I was just in between YouTube videos the other day, and out of nowhere I said, I hate you, and I was not exactly sure if I meant the phone, YouTube, or the world in general, but one thing is certain, I meant what I said. Well, I didn't just put up an asteroid attraction rocket. What I put up was a Tier 2 asteroid attraction rocket. So it was an asteroid attraction rocket with a 5,000% heat multiplier.
Right. So we haven't had any asteroids since you put it up, so you broke the asteroids. Just being a little judgmental on that. You broke the asteroids.
Well, it's not the first time that I've broke something. I mean, just saying.
Yeah. Good job, Johnny. You broke the asteroids.
I'd mess up a bread sandwich.
Yeah, but who can mess up asteroids crashing into a moon?
I apply for the job.
Oh. Has Trade Rocket come back yet?
Trade
Been around
rocket.
long enough for that to...
Well, the
No.
interplanetary rocket came back, and it looks like it's left again.
Oh, dear God.
Yeah,
You must be scared of my judgmental frogs.
well, can you blame it? I mean, that is pretty creepy.
Also, gotta build that stupid shredding machine so I can get all these bee larvae in my pocket.
Nobody told you to carry bees around in your pocket.
Well, it's kind of one of those things where box is full, and need to
Country
sort of
lady,
hold on
I
to 'em.
did not know that.
Okay, we got a shredding machine to make bee smoothies again. Now, five of those. That means I need...
And what does country lady say in the chat? Ew.
Yep.
To the whole bee smoothies thing. tried the head meds merry-go-round and decided it's not for me. I understand that. I think my last official act of the day is I'm going to put guardrails up on some things, not the main ramp that Dave built because he's touchy about it.
I don't know why you would ever need to be OSHA compliant.
Oh, you move it too far back that way and the darn thing doesn't. Come on. I need that magic construction gun. How cool would that be? Yeah. Yeah, me too. I'm still getting over having built a fence for 3 days out in the Texas sun. And I've still got stuff to do on it.
Why did I do that?
Why did you do what?
For some silly reason, I thought I needed algae to make plastic nuggets. So I filled my pocket full
Of
Algae.
algae. Let me start down here.
I need mushrooms. That's what I need.
Just the way you said, that's what I need. Made me think about George Thorogood and the Destroyers. One bourbon, one scotch, one beer.
Okay, so I think it's 1, 2, 3, 4.
I wonder, can I do that?
Um,
Oh, you can't build fences up and down the ramps.
Really?
Will not let you. Oh, there it did. Well, maybe you can, but it's... Why are you being this way to me? Why? Maybe I'm standing too close. Yeah, not a recommended way to live, but I'd say it's a story that's pretty relatable, yeah.
I got that. Silicone in the shredder.
The rocket is back. Dave.
Yeah, I don't think I need anything else.
Just makes me wonder if it's not working right, or if it had stuff in it, or just what it's doing since it's been leaving so quickly, and it's got not a darn thing in it.
Hmm.
They need to let you put a sign on a pole that says Judgment Frogs down there, and we could build a sign, just wouldn't be on a pole.
We could build a light pole.
Could put a beacon down there.
You could put a beacon down there, or you could put a light pole down there and put the
I think
sign on the light pole.
I think the beacon is going to be the thing. I need an aluminium.
Right? Yes.
Let me see. I just hope, now that I've done that in front of God and everybody, that Judgment Frogs is spelled right. Because I'm a terrible speller. Let's just see where we are at. We are 16% into natural life. There are animals. There be frogs.
And there be fish.
Looks correct to me. Yeah, I'm a terrible speller. Always have been. Biomass is at 7.92 kilotons. The animals are at 2.35 kilotons from dead zero when we started this. That's Dave's fault, not mine.
Keep. Now, what do I need? Color A, color B, and birch pattern.
Yeah, you can just barely see it because I made the beacon dark, like the color of the frogs. So now we know where to go if we need something to stand in judgment with us. Well, we do kind of have a dome, but you can't do anything in that dome but tree bark. I don't know. I think indoor farming would be the thing. Dave, are you at a good stopping point?
Yeah, I was just about to kick off a creation of an animal. But
No, kick it off. Knock stuff out. We've got time.
Okay.
Let me get over here where we can see the big Dave in action.
Getting larger sizes.
James, as far as walking is concerned, me and my wife walk 2 to 3 miles a day and have been for right at a year now. I find that it helps my hip and back issues, loosens them up. The longer I sit, the worse my situation gets.
That back. And now we need one of these. Clear those pins. Grab that pin. Visor.
Boy, he moves so fast. I'm trying to keep up with him, and he's quick.
Board. So,
And that's something that my stream might change the hotter it gets, because we will probably be out walking earlier, because it's the only time it's really decent and we can take the dog.
where did I put the meth?
Where'd you put the what?
Where did I put the meth? Oh, meth's upstairs, isn't it?
Yes. I want to say it's back over in that row. Yeah.
There we go.
I've lost him again, folks. And it doesn't help that one of the mannequins has the same spacesuit on as him.
Down by the launch pads.
Okay. Ah. And there he is, building stuff. And the frogs can stand in judgment of you.
Yep.
Because just as soon as you come over here, they look this way.
Yeah. That's why I did it.
All
Creepy
righty.
little bastards. Where's our thing?
Oh, we've got to build another animal. Definitely much safer to go when it's cooler, yeah.
Yeah, but the first animal hasn't shown up yet.
The what?
Oh, I forgot to put it in. Haha, would help if I put in. There we go. Now we got our little guy.
Oh, okay. I wondered. I was gonna say you're gonna have to.
Now he can stand there and be judgmental of Johnny.
Yeah.
And his broken asteroid attraction rocket number 2 that doesn't work.
Wasn't my
Just
fault.
saying.
Wasn't my fault.
Just saying.
Wasn't my fault.
Haven't had an
I
asteroid
just
since
built
he
it.
set that one up.
I
Just saying.
I just built it.
Uh-huh.
It's the devs' fault.
Oh, blame the devs. There we go.
It's their game. Maybe we should go put that in their Discord.
Probably should, because I think there's something wrong. It's either that or you broke the timer on the asteroid rockets when you sent up your 60 rockets earlier.
It wasn't 60. It was only 10. 60 rockets.
It
Holy-
definitely earthquaked enough that you could swear it was 60.
Oh, I had to take a drink of coffee. I just had to take a drink of coffee right then. You crazy. You ain't right. All right, now that he's built the animal pen and the animal situation is going up and oxygen is still on the move and we're 20% toward natural life, seemed like that many to me too, Dave. Country lady, he doesn't need your help.
Thank you, country lady.
We're going to leave this here. I'm going to save a save. And I would like to thank all of you in chat for being here. I would like to thank Big Dave for being here. Hey, look, frog eggs.
Okay, if I'm not mistaken, that's the one that occurs on this planet.
Yeah. We should be back doing this on Saturday. We're going to figure out something to do on Friday. We might even downloaded a demo for a fishing game that I might do Friday. It depends.
Yep.
But country lady, keep me posted as to what's happening on Saturday. And if you don't show up, we'll assume you're having a good anniversary.
Yeah.
Mayhem?
Yeah, don't worry about us. Anniversary more important.
Yeah. Mayhem, if you need to
Cheaper than a
talk.
divorce.
Yeah, if you need to talk, do not hesitate. Drop a DM. Be more than happy to talk to you. All right, you guys have a good day. Thank you guys for being here. Thank Big Dave for being here. Thank the Peanut Gallery for, because we're the Peanut Gallery. I'm leaving Thursday.
And, thank you, Shaman and Country Lady, for backing me up today,
Oh.
And, nice to show that the ladies do have some taste and selected the right team this time.
Yeah. You ain't right. Peanut.
Oh.
Okay, you guys have a good one. Thanks so much.